how powerful is the nine-star ancient god? A power that goes against the will of heaven, a force that can rewrite the fate of an entire world. In the original novel Renegade Immortal, the nine-star ancient god is a being of unimaginable strength. Even though its cultivation level is only equivalent to the peak of the golden, venerable great perfection stage, what we know as the late stage of the void tribulation, its true combat power surpasses this boundary entirely. In fact, it's so overwhelming that it can crush cultivators in the early stages of the heavenly realm, a level far above its supposed realm. Wang Lin, the main character, proved this time and again. When he first entered the early nine-star realm, he took a full-force attack from the Palm Venerable, a powerful cultivator in the middle stage of the void tribulation, and did so with nothing but his physical body. Not only did he endure the blow, but he also turned the battle around and suppressed the Palm Venerable deep within the ancient cemetery. This wasn't an isolated case. The novel's seven-colored immortal venerable once stated clearly, if a nine-star ancient god were to truly exist in the world today, the entire Heavenly Dao system would collapse. Why? Because in ancient times, the nine-star ancient gods were seen as a threat too great to be allowed. The Heavenly Dao itself took action to exterminate them. Their power was deemed unnatural, uncontrollable, and ultimately incompatible with the laws of the world. One example is 2C, an ancient nine-star ancient god. His skull was refined into the core of the ancient god's land and turned into a puppet of the Heavenly Dao. This was not out of fear alone, it was out of necessity. The existence of a nine-star ancient god could shake the very foundation of reality. Wang Lin demonstrated this reality in dramatic fashion. When he was just entering the early stages of becoming a nine-star ancient god, he pointed a single finger toward the cultivation star known as Tianyun star. That one gesture shattered the planet's spiritual energy, causing it to collapse entirely. As a result, millions of cultivators fell in an instant. During his tribulation, Wang Lin faced 9 waves of heavenly thunder, the so-called ninefold calamity. But instead of relying on magical treasures or defensive spells, he faced it head-on. His physical body, forged through countless battles, endured the full power of the storm. Then with his bare hands, he tore open the tribulation cloud and absorbed the power of the calamity into his blood, transforming divine destruction into personal strength. Even more shocking is the nine-star ancient god's ability to defy the laws of cause and effect. When the Palm Master used his powerful reincarnation and karmic techniques, Wang Lin simply used his body, imbued with the essence of the ancient god, and smashed the karmic thread apart. The technique didn't just fail, it backfired, damaging the caster himself. That is the level of resistance the nine-star ancient god holds against the fabric of reality itself. But its powers don't end there. The blood of the nine-star ancient god is something truly terrifying. It holds the origin of chaos, the primordial force from which all things were born. As long as a single drop of blood remains, the ancient god can regenerate its entire body, given 100 years. We saw this clearly when 2C's residual soul was revived with just 1 drop of blood. That drop gave him enough power to instantly annihilate 3 top-tier cultivators from the Nirvana Void Realm. This bloodline doesn't just carry strength, it carries immortality, destruction, and divine power in every cell. In addition to raw strength, the 9-star ancient gods are also gifted with supernatural magical abilities, including those that interact with the Heavenly Dao. Wang Lin once used the art of spiritual power to face off against Tianyunzi, a heavenly realm expert. He pulled their entire battle into the ancient past, depriving Tianyunzi of all his present-day cultivation and reducing him to a mere first-step cultivator. This same technique allowed Wang Lin to forcefully extract the origin of the 7-color realm, refine the soul of the Heavenly Dao, and fill the gaps in his own cultivation. These aren't just techniques, they're reality-altering powers that could reshape the laws of nature. And then there's the most shocking ability of all. After breaking through the 9 stars, Wang Lin once uttered a simple statement, "There shall be no spirits here." In that moment, the spiritual energy of the entire star field was instantly drained. Every cultivator in the region was left powerless, stripped of their abilities, as if heaven itself had gone silent. This power, where words become truth, is why the 9-star ancient god is considered so dangerous. Because its presence alone threatens the structure of existence. It is a being not tolerated by the Heavenly Dao. Let's look back even further into ancient history. The 9-star ancient god Tu-Si once ruled with such overwhelming power that he suppressed all 5 ancient tribes by himself. Sacred beast clans like the Azure Dragon and Vermilion Bird were forced to bow to him, becoming mere vassals. Tu-Si went even further. He attempted to open the reverse cultivation world, a plane that defied the normal path of ascension. This act alone provoked the wrath of the Heavenly Dao, which responded by casting down the 9 destruction thunder punishment. Tu-Si was eventually ambushed and killed by the 7-colored Immortal Venerable. But even that wasn't enough. The Heavenly Dao, to make sure no 9-star ancient god could rise again, planted seeds of destruction into their bloodline, ensuring that they would eventually collapse no matter how strong they became. When Wang Lin finally reached that level, he cut off this curse using the power of life and death itself. However, to maintain the balance of the cave world, the 9-star ancient god was refined by the 7-colored Immortal Venerable into a Heavenly Dao pearl. Wang Lin later discovered tens of thousands of ancient god skeletons in the ancient cemetery. Each one was drained of their origin. Each one was a monument to the Heavenly Dao's fear of this power. In terms of combat strength, the 9-star ancient god stands at the absolute peak of existence. With just 3 punches, Wang Lin shattered the reincarnation field created by the Palm Master, forcing his opponent to destroy his own life weapon just to escape. Even when hunted by Lu Mo, a peak clone of a heavenly realm expert, Wang Lin relied on the body of the ancient god to endure his immortal killing finger. Though severely injured, he survived and escaped to the ancient god realm. In outer space, Wang Lin could grow his body to 1,000,000 feet or shrink it to the size of a dust particle. He could dominate the void or vanish from it entirely. But this wasn't even his final form. The ultimate stage of the 9-star ancient god is the Ancient Ancestor Saint. Wang Lin achieved this by merging the 9-star ancient god and 9-star ancient demon, body and soul. During this fusion, a strange phenomenon enveloped the ancient god realm. Spiritual energy surged as Wang Lin devoured 30% of the ancient cemetery's power, all while forming a new divine body. After merging the 3 meridians, 27 stars appeared on Wang Lin's forehead and in his eyes. Every drop of his blood now carried the laws of chaos. In the final battle, Wang Lin delivered a single punch that shattered the Heavenly Dao's incarnation, an entity formed by the 7-colored Immortal Lord himself. From his journey, it's clear, Wang Lin, as a 9-star ancient god, represents something unique in the immortal Ni world. He is the only one who truly opposes heaven, not by ideology, but by essence. His power goes beyond cultivation. It reaches into the very origin of creation, giving him the strength to rewrite all fate. So what do you think about the 9-star ancient god's strength? Is this the most broken power in all of Xianxia? Let's discuss in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the overwhelming power of the 9-star ancient god, a being so strong that even the Heavenly Dao itself tried to erase its existence and failed. If you enjoyed exploring the peak of cultivation and the mysteries of the ancient gods, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from the world of Renegade Immortal and beyond. Have thoughts, theories, or questions? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on whether Wang Lin's strength truly broke the limits of the Xianxia world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay powerful, stay curious,